Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my living room. My name is Jennifer. I'm happy to be here again today with you. This morning's focus activity is a focus 4-5. And today we're talking about shopping, which is something that a lot of us like to do. But unfortunately, right now, we don't have the luxury to go out and go shopping. But someday soon, we're going to be able to get in our cars with money in our pocket and go to the shops and go shopping. As I've said, my name is Jennifer. This morning's focus activity 4-5, we're talking about buying clothes. And who doesn't like to buy clothes? Of course, I like to buy clothes that look good on me. And I enjoy looking at new items, trendy clothing, and buying nice things to wear. I think it's something that a lot of us enjoy doing. But there are some people that don't like to buy clothes. Maybe it's somewhat stressful or it's boring, and you don't see the fun in buying clothes. In today's focus activity, we're going to practice buying clothes in English. So, what are different questions or phrases that we use to ask where items are in a shop? What do we ask the shop assistant if we're trying on clothes? And what questions and phrases do we use when it's time to pay? So these are all things that might seem somewhat simple in our own language. But once we're faced with going shopping in a second language, it becomes extremely challenging. Good morning, Max. And good morning, Andrea. Thank you for joining me this morning. This morning we are buying clothes. Do either of you enjoy shopping? Hi. I forgot. Are you Gianluca? And Gaia. Max Arc is Gaia. Good morning, Gaia. Good morning, Andrea. And good morning, Gianluca. I want to say Gianluca. My name is Jennifer. We're talking about buying clothes. Does everyone here this morning? Okay, excellent. I remembered your name. Does everyone here this morning enjoy going shopping? Sometimes people think it's just a free time activity for women. Women enjoy going shopping and buying clothes. But I think there are some men also that enjoy buying clothes. Do you enjoy buying clothes? I enjoy buying clothes. But I don't enjoy buying clothes when the shops are very, very crowded. I enjoy going shopping maybe in the morning or certain days of the week where there are less people in the shops. So I can look around and find the clothes that I want to wear instead of waiting on lines to get into the fitting room or looking for a shop assistant because there are so many customers in the store. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the focus, everyone, we're going to be practicing language skills for buying clothes in a second language, because these are things that most of us do regularly in Italian. We go into a shop, we ask for our size, we ask for a particular color. Maybe depending on the shop, we can ask the shop assistant to help us find a selection. Say, you know what, I want something fashionable and trendy. Help me find something that looks good on me, which is a different type of shopping experience, okay? Which is easy in our own language. But once we travel abroad or once we're in another country, it's not so easy to go shopping in a second language. I remember when I arrived in Italy, it was very difficult to go shopping. One, I didn't understand the sizing because, as you know, the sizing is different here compared to the United States. The sizing charts are different. And I didn't know how to ask for things in number sizes because I didn't know my numbers in Italian. So something that should have been easy, asking for your size in clothing, I couldn't do it because I didn't know my numbers and I didn't understand the sizing here. Also for my shoes, because the shoe size is different. Let's get started. So in this focus activity, we're going to practice asking where things are in the shop. What do we say when we're trying on clothes? And how do we pay? Here we have a group of pictures on the screen, and on the left-hand side, we have a list of vocabulary. These vocabulary words: shoes, jumper, shirt, jeans, boots, top. Good morning, Monica. How are you? Dress and skirt. We want to match the word to the image or the word to the letter. For example, A is skirt. A is skirt. Okay. I'm glad. And good morning, William. It's nice to hear from you this morning. Thank you for joining us. So we have a group of pictures on one side of our screen. On the other side, we have a list of vocabulary words. We want to match the vocabulary to the image. A is skirt. B is shirt. Thank you very much, Gianluca. B is shirt. Shirt is the word we use to describe what a man wears. A man wears a shirt, so it's the masculine form. The shirt for a woman, does anyone know what that word is? Because they're different. A man wears a shirt. A woman wears a blouse. Sometimes you'll see men's shirts, women's shirts, but men actually wear the shirt and women wear a blouse. B-L-O-U-S-E, blouse. And women also wear skirts. Thank you very much, Monica, Gianluca, and Gaia. For B is shirt. C, these are usually blue, but now they come in all different colors. Okay, C are jeans. Jeans are different than trousers. Who knows the difference between trousers and jeans? It's actually the fabric is different. These are denim blue jeans. Denim can be black, blue, purple, white, all different colors now. Once upon a time, denim was blue, but now we can make denim all different colors. Trousers are more formal. In the UK, trousers are the same as pants. Very good, Gianluca. In fact, I was going to say, thank you, Gaia and William. These C are jeans, blue denim jeans. Trousers are the same as pants. In the US, we say pants for anything that aren't jeans. In the UK, they say trousers. Does anyone know what pants are? If I go to the UK and I say, oh, I need a pair of pants, it has a different meaning in the UK. Does anyone know what pants are in the UK? because they're not trousers. In fact, you make a big, big, big social faux pas if you say pants in the UK. Pants in the UK are intimate wear. It's the things that you wear under your trousers. So be careful. If you go up to someone, you say, "Ah, those are wonderful pants you're wearing." Very good. In UK, it's a slip. So, Monica, thank you very much. If you say to someone in the UK, "Those are fantastic pants," they're like, "How do you know what pants I'm wearing?" So you have to be careful. Whereas in the US, pants are trousers. Oh, William has already gone ahead. D is boots. Thank you, Gaia. Thank you, William. Boots. And E. E. Shoes. We know, thank you very much, Monica. And Leo. Good morning, Leo. Nice to hear from you. E is shoes. And there are different types of shoes. Do we know, does anyone know the different types of shoes that there are? Because depending on men and women, there are a lot of different, there are high heel shoes, there are flats, loafers, boat shoes. So even in the world of shoes, there are a lot of different words. F. What is F? There are also two ways to say F, because if you go to the US, there's another word for it. Whereas if you're in the UK, we call F a jumper. Thank you, Gianluca. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Monica and William. And Gaia, F is a jumper. But in the US, we don't say jumper. We don't say jumper in the US. Does anyone know what we say in the US? These are little differences. For example, if someone says jumper to me, I know what a jumper is. But these are little differences between British English and not just American English, but other places as well. Because not everybody says jumper. In the US, we say sweater, or pullover. A sweater or a pullover, because you have to pull it over your head. That's pretty much what Americans do. Very good, Andrea. F is a sweater. It's actually a pullover sweater. So we can say, "Oh, I'm wearing a blue pullover today." Or, "That's a great sweater you have." In fact, a sweater that you close in the front is called a cardigan. G, we're up to G now. What is G? And G is also feminine. It's a top. Women wear tops. Men don't wear tops. Thank you. Thank you, William. Thank you. Thank you, Gaia, Monica, and Gianluca. G is top. So we're down to H. H then is a dress. H is a dress. Thank you very much. Okay, so we've matched all of our vocabulary to the pictures. Thank you very much, everyone. William, H is a dress. Now we're going to answer this group of questions together. But before we answer their questions, we want to make the questions. The topic is shopping for clothes. We want to make a question to ask where, how often, what, when, with who, and favorite. So before we ask the questions, we want to make the questions, because right now we don't have any questions. We just have where, but that's not a question. If the topic is shopping for clothes and I want to know where, what is the question? There's more than one right answer, because if we're talking about shopping for clothes and I want to know where, what is the question? What is the question? If we think of open questions and closed questions, closed questions are the do you questions. Can you? Are you? Have you? These are closed questions because the answers are yes or no. Yes, Leo, very good. If I ask where, I want to know, but what is the question? Obviously, if I'm shopping for clothes, I'm going to the clothes shop. Excellent point. But if I want to know where you shop, what do you ask? I'll give you a hint on the first one. Where are the jumpers? All right, let's go back a little bit. The topic is shopping for clothes. The closed question is, do you go shopping? Everyone says yes. Yes, I do. Do you go shopping? Yes, I do. Open question. Where do you go shopping? Notice that the closed question, the first question, do you go shopping? Yes, I do. Wait just a minute. Good morning, Valentina. How are you? If I want to know where, make the question open. Do you go shopping? Where? Where do you go shopping? Where do you go shopping? I go shopping at the clothing shop. Before we answer the questions, so everyone slow down. Before we answer, we need to make the questions. Right now, there are no questions on the screen. Question 1, where do you go shopping? Question 2, if I want to know how often. Very good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Gaia. Where do you buy your clothes? That's okay, Eric. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Where do you buy your clothes? Very good, Valentina and Gaia. Correct, Gaia. Where do you buy your clothes? Or where do you go shopping? Because the closed question is, do you go shopping? Yes, I do. Where do you go shopping? Now we want to know how often. What's the question? Where do you buy a jumper? Very good. That's one question we could ask for a specific clothing. If I want to know how often. I'm good, William. How are you today? Not when. The first question, where do you go shopping? Second question, how often do you go shopping? Notice that the questions are similar. Where do you go shopping? How often do you go shopping? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Gianluca. How often do you go shopping? Excellent, Valentina. How often do you go shopping? When no enemy. I don't know, Leo. What is that? Skip what? Don't do what? When? Where do you go shopping? How often do you go shopping? When? Because these are all questions. I understand, Leo. Because these are all questions that sound similar. Do you go shopping? Yes, I do. Where do you go shopping? I go shopping at the clothing shop. How often do you go shopping? Thank you very much, Gianluca. When do you go shopping? So we have where do you go shopping? How often do you go shopping? When do you go shopping? With who? Thank you very much, Eric and Valentina. When do you go shopping? This question. What is the question? After we answer the questions. Right now, we are making the questions. Where do you go shopping? How often do you go shopping? When do you go shopping? Who? Remember, who is the first word? With is the last word. Who? With. Unless you go shopping alone. I like to go shopping alone, but some people like to go shopping together. Who do you go shopping with? Fantastic, Gianluca. Now we have all the groups of questions that sound the same. Where do you go shopping? How often do you go shopping? When do you go shopping? Who do you go shopping with? Excellent, Eric. Excellent, Monica. Excellent, William. Very, very good. These are all the questions that sound the same. Now we have what? I'll give you a hint. What do you go shopping? No. With who? William, who do you go shopping with? When we ask the question who, with goes at the end. So who do you go shopping with? Who do you go shopping with? Thank you, Gaia and Valentina. And William, don't forget that with goes at the end. No, sorry, the end. So with, who do you go shopping with? Who do you go shopping with? But now we want to know what. Think of the verb of going shopping. What do you do? When you go shopping, you eat. What do you buy? Excellent, Gianluca. Now we have the first three questions. Where do you go shopping? How often do you go shopping? What do you buy? Gianluca and Gaia, excellent. When do you go shopping? Who do you go shopping with? Last question. Favorite. What do you buy? Thank you very much. What do you buy? But now the last question, favorite. I'll give you the first word. The first word is what or which. If it's which, you have a choice. So we have all of our questions now. Where do you go shopping? How often do you go shopping? What do you buy? When do you go shopping? Who do you go shopping with? And which your favorite what? What do I want to know? Which is your favorite shop? Excellent, Eric. Thank you very much. Now we have our list of questions. Where do you go shopping? Very good, Leo. Very good, Gianluca. Very good, William. What is your favorite shop or which is your favorite shop? Both are good. Where do you go shopping? How often do you go shopping? What do you buy? When do you go shopping? Who do you go shopping with? Excellent, Gaia. Excellent, Monica. Which is your favorite shop? Who do you go shopping with? And which is your favorite shop? Now that we have all the questions, now we can answer the questions. So I ask the questions and you answer them. Take your time, put the answers in the conversation box, and let's be as grammatically correct as possible. Complete sentences. So we want tutta la frase, tutta la frase. Question, where do you go shopping? I'll tell you the first one. I go shopping in the city center. Where do you go shopping? I go shopping in the city center. Where do you go shopping? Thank you very much, Valentina. What is your favorite shop? Keep in mind that not everyone enjoys shopping in the city center because maybe it's raining, maybe it's cold. Some people enjoy shopping in the closed centers where all the shops are there. You could stay for the day. I prefer the individual shops walking around in the city. So, question 1, where do you go shopping? I go shopping in the city center. Either the center of Prato, the center of Florence. Very good. Thank you very much, Monica. Eric says, I go shopping at H&M. I go to H&M too sometimes. When I need to get casual clothes, maybe some summer clothes, I go to H&M. William Chen says, I don't. William, you don't go shopping? Never. Thank you, Monica. Monica goes to the city center as well, or to the GE. And Leo, you don't go shopping? But thank you very much, Gaia. A lot of us like to go to the city center. I enjoy going to the city center. Does anyone else prefer the GE? The GE is called a mall. In English, we say a mall. If someone goes to the mall, that is a commercial center, un centro commerciale, a mall. Yes, it's impossible to go shopping now. We're not going shopping now, but we're thinking about going shopping because summer is coming. One question, what difference is there between favorite or favorite without you? Gianluca, there is no difference. There's no difference. Favorite, it's just written differently because sometimes Americans say, let's just take out the you. So the Americans took out the you, so it's favorite, but it's the same word. Okay, so where do we go shopping? In the city center, at the mall. How often do you go shopping? Let's write the complete sentences. How often do you go shopping? I go shopping maybe once every 2 months. So how often do you go shopping? I go shopping once every 2 months. I go shopping. Mall. The mall is the GE. It's a closed space with all the shops inside. For example, Parco Prazo is not a mall. The GE is a mall. Okay. But I actually prefer the city center. If I decide one day I'm going to go shopping, I either go to Prazo or I get on the train, and I go to Florence once a month. Okay. So let's try to add the whole sentence. Eric William. The whole sentence. Thank you, Valentina. Beautiful. I go shopping at the GE. I go once a month. Just like Eric, once a month. I go shopping once a month. Remember that when I ask the question, part of the question is in the answer. What does that mean? Where do you go shopping? I go shopping in the city center. How often do you go shopping? I go shopping once a month. I often go shopping. Remember the adverb of frequency. Often, sometimes, never. Always, sometimes, never, often goes before the verb. So I often go shopping. Thank you very much, Gaia. Remember, part of the question is in the answer. That is what makes the answer complete. What do you buy when you go shopping? Thank you very much, Monica. Valentina goes shopping once a month. Gaia goes shopping often. Okay, Gianluca says, I don't go. Okay, everyone, please notice Gianluca's answer. The idea is there. We're just going to rearrange the words a little bit. I not very often buy in the shop. I often buy online. If the term is go shopping, you can say, Gianluca, I usually, or I don't go shopping often, but I shop online. I don't go shopping often, but I shop online. Okay, because shopping online now is very, very popular. A lot of people shop online. Personally, I don't shop online. I'm going to try. Thank you, Gianluca. Leo says, my mom goes to the GE 14 or 20 days. That's a lot of days, Leo. Your mom goes shopping every day. Very good. What do you buy? I buy some clothes. Eric buys online too. I shop online. Because if you say buy, then we need an object. For example, I shop online in general, but I buy books online. Or I shop online, but I buy shoes online. And Monica says, I prefer to go to the shops. If we say buy, then we need an object after. You buy something. You buy shoes. You buy books. You buy clothes. If there is no object, it's just shop. Hi, everybody. Good morning, Elena. How are you? Thank you for joining us today. We're talking about shopping for clothes. So we've done where do you go shopping? How often do you go shopping? What do you buy? When do you go shopping? How often is the frequency? Once a year, 6 times a year, every month, 3 times a week is the frequency. But when do you go shopping? I go shopping at the weekend. I go shopping in the week because there are less people. It's not crowded. I go shopping in the morning. Nel senso che ci va dopo 2 settimane oppure altri giorni. What? Leo. The difference between when do you go shopping and how often. How often is always, sometimes, never. How often do you go shopping? I go shopping every weekend. How often do you go shopping? I go shopping twice a year. When do you go shopping is the time. Not the hour, but when do you go shopping? I go shopping in the morning. I go shopping on Saturday. I go shopping in the afternoon. Okay, so when do you go shopping is more specific. How often is how many times do you go? Valentina says, I usually go shopping with my parents. Very good. And Monica, I go shopping with my best friend, Maddie. And Eric says, me too. Eric, you go shopping with Monica's best friend, Maddie. Eric, do you go shopping with Monica and Maddie? Who do you go shopping with, Eric? Well, Monica goes shopping with her best friend. Do you go shopping with Monica's best friend too? Everybody goes shopping with Monica's best friend, Maddie. Maddie is amazing. She must be wonderful. Oh, you all go with... I'm assuming Eric, William, you go shopping with your parents. Okay, thank you. I know. I want to meet Maddie. Everybody goes shopping with Maddie but me. Okay, which is your favorite shop? Which is your favorite shop? Who was it that goes to H&M? So that's one shop. That could be your favorite shop. My favorite shop. I'm going to have to think about that. Who has a favorite shop to go shopping? What's the matter, Eric? My favorite shop, I think my favorite shop is, there's a shop in Prato. There's a shop in Prato where they make trousers. They make trousers, custom-made trousers. So you go in, you choose the fabric, and the seamstress makes you trousers. That's a very nice shop. So which is your favorite shop? Does anyone have a favorite shop? Someone likes to go shopping at H&M. I have a favorite shop, a trouser shop in the center of Prato. Does anyone else have a favorite shop? Okay. What do you want to buy? You don't know? Okay. Well, maybe Decathlon. Okay, I like going shopping and my favorite shop is the Apple Store. Because you like shopping for electronics. Okay. Gaia likes Zara. I like Zara too. I don't go very often. I go maybe twice a year to Zara, but I like shopping at Zara too. Your favorite shop is where you can buy trousers. Monica, maybe you go to the same trouser shop in the center of Prato. And you like Zara as well. Zara is a nice store. I like shopping in Zara. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. Where is it? What do you want to buy? We want to use the dialogue sample. Ah, Maddie and Monica love Zara. Hey, Valentina, which is your favorite shop? Elbow cough. Ice cream. William, I'm not following you anymore. What? You like to go to the ice cream shop? We want to use this dialogue to ask for directions. So we're in a store. We're in a big department store. Here we see Harrods, which is a huge department store in London. Right, I'm pretty sure it's in London. Harrods is the same as Macy's in New York. Macy's is it was a huge department store in New York. And when you go to a department store is not a mall. A department store is it's not a shop. A department store is a big store that has different sections. And in a department store, you can buy furniture, you can buy shoes, you can buy clothes, you can buy electronics, you can buy gardening equipment, you can buy everything in a department store. Yes, Eric, you can buy everything in a department store. So if you go to a department store like Harrods in London, there is the shoe department. There is the furniture department. There is the clothing department for men, women, and children. You can buy everything in a department store. Very good, Monica. So sometimes these department stores are so big that you need directions in the department store. For example, you arrive in Harrods on the bottom floor, because you see there are many floors in Harrods. There are many floors in the department store. And you say, where can I find the shoes? Where can I find the bags? Where can I find the fitting room, the escalator, or the lift? What's the difference between the escalator and the lift? There are two ways to say lift. In the UK, they say lift. In the US, we say dun, dun, dun. We don't say lift. We don't say trousers. We don't say jumper. For lift, we say you take the... I'll let you think about that for a minute. But what's the difference between the lift and the escalator? Because the escalator is not a lift. And once we have the questions asking for directions, where can I find? Then we can answer with, oh, the shoes are upstairs or downstairs. The bags are on the top floor or the ground floor. The lift is the ascensore or the elevator. In the US, we say elevator. The lift and elevator are the same. What's an escalator? An escalator are like stairs, but it's the stairs that move. It's the stairs that move all by themselves. Yes, you are very late. There are only 15 minutes left. Escalator sono le scale mobili. So the escalator is moving stairs. Moving stairs, and the lift and the elevator are the same. Okay. Or if someone asks, where can I find the lift? It's on the left or on the right. So here we have examples of asking where. or asking for directions in a department store, and then the answers. When we're shopping for clothing. When we're shopping for clothing. Oh, who is very late? I can't see who you are. Wait a minute. Let me see. Who is very late? Here, when we're shopping for clothing. When we're shopping for clothing, we use these different adjectives to describe what we're looking for. It can be too short, too tight, too big, too small, too long, or too loose. So if the salesperson says, before we do that, we want to match the opposites. It's too short or too long. It's too tight or too... The opposite of tight is... I know, that's the worst feeling in the world when you go shopping for trousers and they're too tight. And you try to close the button and it won't close. Very good. Thank you, Elena. Tight and loose. Boys, what is loose? William and Leo, focus. We're buying clothes this morning. Loose is when you go, for example, if you can see my sweater is very loose, meaning it's big. But tight means that it stays very close to your body. What is tight? Big, small. All right, tight is this. If you go to close your jeans, you put on your jeans and you go to close them and they don't close and you're trying to close them. It's because your jeans are too tight. Tight or skinny, very good. But now skinny jeans are the trend. Big and small are opposites. Okay, so we have short and long, tight and loose, big and small. Thank you very much. How does it fit? Largo, stretto. Thank you, Eric. But Eric, we're doing English this morning. Eric, we're speaking in English. So it's loose and tight. But thank you. And the opposite of big is small. So if you're in the fitting room, what is the fitting room? The fitting room is where you go to try on your clothes to see if they fit you. So the sales assistant comes and says, "Hi, is everything okay? How does it fit?" And you say, "Oh, it's too short. It's too tight. It's too big." And then you ask, "Do you have any other sizes?" Okay. And which clothes? This is an important question. Now, when we go shopping, a lot of clothes you can find small, medium, large, or extra small, small, medium, large, extra large. But what are the number sizes? This is important too, because it's easy if we're shopping for a t-shirt. And we say, "Oh, can I have a medium? Can I have a large? Can I have a small?" But if we're shopping for trousers, do the trousers or jeans come in small, medium, and large? What size do you wear? This is an important question. What size do you wear? So I'm asking you, give me a size for a top and a size for pants. For example, I go shopping and I buy my t-shirts are medium. My t-shirts are medium. But my jeans, thank you very much. Oh, what's your name? Are you Austin? Ah, you wear large sizes. Okay. You don't have to. If you don't want to give me the number, that's okay. But it's important to know that the jeans are in numbers. For example, I wear my t-shirts, Austin. Okay, I got it. My t-shirts are medium. My jeans are, shh, don't tell anybody. My jeans are in American size 30. American 30. An American 2930 is about a 44. It's 4. So I wear medium t-shirts or medium top, but my jeans or trousers are American 2930 or Italian 44, sometimes 46, depending on the cut. All right. You wear extra large. My extra large in pants and the t-shirts. In some shops, they make the year, the size. Very good, Elena. Thank you. Elena says, my pants are 44 in Italian size. So, Elena, you and I are about the same size. That means if you buy pants in the US, you can buy a 29 or a 30. Gaia wears extra large. What about your shoes, Gaia? Are your shoes extra large too? I have very big feet. In some shops, they make 11, 12, and 13. 11, 12, and 13 what? Leo, 11, 12, and 13 what? And Austin wears medium as well. Monica and Gaia wear large sizes. What's important to know is that when we travel, if we go shopping, and we have to go shopping in English, it's important to know our sizes in the country where we are. Because, and also you wear extra, extra large t-shirts. It's hard to find large clothes here. It is, it's very difficult. Because even the large here in the US is smaller. If I buy a t-shirt, a large t-shirt here, the same t-shirt in the US is medium. It's not difficult to find big clothes here because my sons are very, very tall, so they need extra, extra large. And at H&M, okay, I can find some clothes. Decathlon, yes, I can find big clothes. But good big clothes, clothes that last for a long time, is difficult to find in bigger sizes. All right, let's go over one of our last conversation for today. When we pay, you love extra large jumpers. I know they're so, I've been wearing extra large jumpers. Look, Elena, my extra large jumper. Now that I'm always home, I'm extra large. I have my yoga pants and my extra large jumper. Okay, so we've talked about where we go shopping, how often we go shopping, what we buy when we go shopping, when we go shopping, and who we go shopping with. We went into the shop and we looked at the clothes, the shirt, trousers, jeans. You need small sizes, Valentina. It's hard to find very small sizes too. I have a friend who shops in the children's department in Zara because she's so skinny that she has to buy tiny, tiny clothes So she can't buy women's clothes. She has to go to the department, the children's department in Zara, to buy pants or to buy trousers. Okay, now we've arrived at the point where we want to pay. And this is also a challenge if we don't know our numbers in another language. So the total is $42. Can I pay by credit card? You can pay by credit card or cash. I'll pay by credit card. Okay, would you like a bag? Yes, please. Here you go. Thank you. This is the last question for this morning. When you go shopping, do you prefer to pay by cash or credit card? What's the matter, Leo? All of these symbols, I don't understand these symbols, you guys, because I'm old. So if you want to write the word, wow. So the W is wow. Oh, just write wow. All these symbols. I'm working in Italian and English. I have to know the symbols too. Yeah, thank you, Elena. Elena usually pays by credit card. Skinny are uncomfortable, I know. And I remember Gianluca saying that he prefers shopping online. So he always pays by credit card then. I prefer to pay in cash. Thank you, Austin. Austin says, I don't like shopping. I like shopping when I haven't more clothes. Okay, Austin, I don't like shopping. I like shopping when I don't have any clothes. Remember, negative, don't have, any goes with negative. Do you have any? I don't have any. I have some is positive. What's that, Monica? I don't understand. So in this morning's focus, even though we don't have the opportunity to go shopping right now, this morning we went shopping. We practiced going shopping. Okay, thank you, Gianluca. Gianluca says to shop online, he uses credit card or PayPal. What's the difference between the credit card or PayPal? Monica says, I prefer to pay by credit card because it's practical. It's practical, yes. And it's also easier because you don't have to worry about carrying money in your pocket. You just have your credit card and you pay. It's a lot easier to pay by credit card. I prefer paying by cash because this way I have a better idea of how much money I'm spending. Because sometimes I don't even listen to the price. I just give them my card. Oh, here, take my card. Oh, take my card. Take my card. And Austin, thank you for being honest. The difference between PayPal and credit card, if you pay by credit card, they run the credit card through the machine. Very good. Thank you, Gianluca. PayPal is a type of online account, meaning if I want to pay by PayPal, I take money, I put it in an account. So when I pay, prepaid, they take the money from my account. If I pay by credit card, Austin, I get a bill later and I pay more because they say, oh, you pay now, you pay with a credit card now, but in a month, you're going to pay a little bit more. So with a credit card, you pay later and you pay a little bit more. With PayPal, you pay before and they take the money from the account. Okay, so listen, in this morning's focus, thanks everybody for joining me this morning. We were talking about buying clothes. We went over the open questions. This is very, very important. You said that the closed question is, do you, if I can find it, hang on. Okay, in this morning's focus, you like to pay with cash. Thank you very much, Valentina. Shopping for clothes. We went over the closed question and the open questions. We know that the closed questions mean it's a yes or no answer. Do you? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Do you go shopping? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Once we add our WH words, where, what, when, who, how, they become open questions, which means the answer is longer. Do you go shopping? Yes, I do. Where do you go shopping? I go shopping in the city center. That's an open question. Okay, and this is very important. So in buying clothes, we talked about all these different ideas of buying clothes: where, what we buy, when we go, who we go with. Plus, we practice our clothing vocabulary and the differences between jeans and trousers and jumper and sweater. Does anybody have Valentina? You're 12. I know. I mean, I had no idea you were 12. So you prefer to pay with cash. Okay. Once you get older, you'll see as not Valentina, you'll see as, who was it that said that it's Monica? It's more practical to pay by credit card. Listen, does anyone else have any questions before we finish our focus for today? And Austin is 13. I love these lessons with you guys. It's really a lot of fun. Well, listen, if no one has any questions, we're finished for this morning. And Leo's 11. Thank you, guys. I'm 48. And Guy is 10. Guys, have a great afternoon, okay? Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you guys again next time. Austin doesn't have any money. Austin, I don't have any money either. It's okay. Bye, Leo. Bye, Andrea. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everybody. See you soon.